Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let's go to Beijing for today's daily challenge. We will get double motorways, but there are also more trees which cannot be destroyed. That's fine, basically. It should be okay. You got a nice little, this is a nice little wooded road coming into this red business. This is an enjoyable trip for anyone who lives here and has to get here. There are certainly worse things one can do with one's time. Sunflare Space was here first. Good morning, Sunny. Well, good afternoon, rather. In far-flung, distant Europe. Hope you are doing well, Sunflare Space. It is Monday, which, you know, it comes, it happens, it is a thing we must all endure. It's a rather famous hefty feline who objects to that premise, but you know. Alright, let's see here. You remember what I was saying about these two houses having a lovely little wooded drive to get to their destination? Well, fuck that. Actually, they're going to come down here, just barely not use a little bridge getting over this wetland. But hey, you know, you got trees on either side. You got water here. Got a little fun wiggle in the middle of your road. Everybody loves a fun road wiggle, don't they? Oh, God. Couldn't even get that out with a straight face. I suppose it is Pride Month. It makes sense that I can't do things with a straight face. Hey, I still have a notepad window open for the scene here. That wasn't intentional. Voop. Get rid of that. Let's take ourselves a pair of traffic lights. This yellow will staple itself to that road. That'll be fine. Just penciling in that the title of the episode is A Little Road Wiggle. It's the Road Wiggles are a children's entertainment group in Cars, actually. It's just in the Cars universe. Tiny little baby cars. Baby cars? Mini Coopers? I've never seen Cars, so I have to make up canon for something that probably exists. But tiny little Mini Coopers. That's what baby cars are. No, baby cars are those like Pow Pow Power Wheels. The ride-on Barbie Jeeps, that sort of thing. Okay, so tiny little Pow Pow Power Wheels grow up watching the Road Wiggles in the Cars universe. This is canon. I have established it as truth. You can tweet Jon Favreau and ask him all about it. He'll tell you everything you want to know. I don't know if Jon Favreau is in any way connected to Cars, but he is now. He might have been a voice. It's entirely possible that he directed something. I don't know. Thank you, Sonny, for using the bang clip command. Because, listen, why not, I guess. God, 7:03 on a Monday morning and the stream's already completely off the rails. Oh, God. So Thursday, this past Thursday, I went to see a dietary and weight loss management specialist physician, which is fancy talk for I went to see a You're Too Fat doctor. And the You're Too Fat doctor concluded that I'm too fat, which, yeah, true. The You're Too Fat doctor said, you know, if you want, we got this drug here. It'll make you want to eat less on account of you get hungry less on account of you stay full longer. Now, it is going to give you several weeks worth of diarrhea and might fuck up your liver and might fuck up your thyroid and might fuck up just anything. And your insurance isn't going to pay for it for like 6 weeks, so you've got to come up with like $1,000 for it. And did I mention, you kind of sort of have to come in here every single Thursday at 11 o'clock in the morning for the next 6 weeks. But if you do all of that, there's a decent enough chance that it might make you eat less, which would make you less fat, which is good because I'm a You're Too Fat doctor. And I thought about it for longer than I'd care to admit, given all of those drawbacks, and I said, you know what? I'll think about it. And listen, I'll think about it. I'm sure the You're Too Fat Doctor has heard I'll think about it from a great many too fat people who intend on never, ever, ever seeing that You're Too Fat Doctor ever again. But, you know, at the end of the day, I did get the You're Too Fat Doctor to agree with my silly conclusion. Well, not silly conclusion, given that it is now medically authorized, that although I am too fat, being less too fat is just math, right? Like a person, a body, a being. Let's take we're pretty good on road here. We'll take a roundabout. We're going to take these two yellows here, toss them on motorway numero uno. It goes off this way. These two yellows now will be the support system for this business. And just in case we wanted to hang on to another motorway, too fucking bad. We cannot destroy these trees, and this blue business is right the hell here. So, motorway number 2 will slide up that way and go into here. So the You're Too Fat Doctor agreed with my assessment that at the end of the day, being less too fat is just a matter of math. 'Cause being a person, being an extant creature that moves and thinks and breathes and such, requires a certain amount of calories. And when you're entirely too fat, as the underscore Goog is, it requires X number. We'll just say X number and ignore that X number starts with a 3. So it requires X number of calories to be the underscore Goog. And therefore, if you consume fewer than X calories, your body is still gonna need to burn X calories. So, if you think about it, you just stop eating so damn much. And like, I've always known this is true. This is not a revelatory statement. And yet somehow, sometime, for some reason, this time has maybe kind of clicked a little different, because instead of like making vague overtures toward eating better, I actually downloaded a calorie counting app, which, you know, listen, weight loss and body health management is fraught with all sorts of pitfalls and perils. And counting calories is fraught with all sorts of pitfalls and perils and nonsense. And yet, for these first 2, and let's count them together, 1, 2, 3, because I downloaded the app on Thursday and started properly using it on Friday. So 3. We'll take a third bridge here. For these first 3 blessed days, you know, massive life change I've gone through here in the last 3 days, being able to add up the numbers and be like, hey, this number good. Number go up, as previously stated. Make brain feel better. And this applies, this basic concept applies even when you don't want number to go up too far. Like, number get tracked, make brain all happy. That's not necessarily as catchy as number go up, make brain feel better, but it's the same basic principle in that brain like number and brain like track thing, and grammar bad when talk number is funny maybe. I don't know. The point is, I have a calorie counter app, and I won't shut up about it. Which is a problem, because I also have a Twitch stream where I don't have to shut up about things. So, this yellow thing here is going to go over there. Also, major revelatory statement that nobody has ever concluded in the history of forever. Rice has calories. Like a lot of them. Like a good number. Like a big number. Which, you know, major revelation here. Breaking news here at twitch.tv/the_Goog. Rice has calories. It's a very sad thing. It's awful. They don't tell you that. They should. These 2 reds go up along here into this double plaza. So I promise I will shut up about it. Both because it's annoying and because it is a perilous fraught topic. Hold on. No, wait. Fraught topic is the store where goths go to have very sensitive discussions. Sorry, that's the new title of the episode, is Fraught topic. Why am I like this? That question applies to so many things, but we'll use it for this one. Why am I like this? This yellow is going to go over here. We're going to need more yellow to get over here at some point. I don't really have a great way to do that, but I also don't have a part of that sentence to go after the comma but. So fuck. All right. I mean, I could just swap motorway number 1 up to here and this yellow business down to here. Thank you, Sunflare Space. All right, this yellow is going to go over here. We're going to wreck this road. This blue circle is a circle now, which isn't great, but okay. So, well, if you're there's no great way to get more blues into here, though. So, I've got 3 bridges and two motorways. I'm going to take a second roundabout. Mostly just to have a second roundabout. Eventually, we're going to need to get more blues over here. And unfortunately, the way to do that is going to have to be like a stupid motorway or something. Good morning, Luke Ainsworth. Happy to have you here. Hope you are doing well. Let's take this doot and doot. Aha. These 4 grays can go up here. This is now a gray circle, by the way. Yeah, I don't see an easy path to connecting these blues here to this blue circle, because there's no getting through this way. With that being the case, boop, no, you point that away, you come here. There you go. Hi, Nora. Yes, you're very meowy today. Oh, you're always very meowy. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh, there's the baby. Hi. Oh, such a kitten cat. Oh, do you want to meow into the microphone? Ow. Okay, that's your leg. That's your leg jabbing into my heart. Please don't. Hi. Oh, there's a kitty. Oh, bye-bye. Okay, hi. Okay, you want to go somewhere else? Go somewhere else. Ah, kitty. All right, this gray. Go up that way. We've got 7 now going up to this circle. That should be fine. She is so very meowinative. This red pops up here. 5 going into this business. That should be A-okay. These 2 greens will go up here. Hey, listen, if this green wants to be a circle, that would not be a bad thing. Also not a bad thing is this red being a circle. That's basically fine. This red being a circle is totally cool. This blue being a circle is not great, but we do have an answer. Give me a 4th bridge. Do that. We'll drop motorway number 3. Son of a bitch. Okay. Motorway number 3 is going to go here. That's going to be fine. Next, we've got to get yellows over to here. That's unfortunate. I could just do this and have these 3. I mean, these 3 yellow houses are so close. I kind of actually feel like this might be okay for a while. That's not the best plan, but these 2 yellow houses can sustain this business. So now I have 4 yellows on motorway number 1 right over here. And if I do that, and if we pretend that that's an actually like viable, sustainable plan, then I can do this and have 2 yellow houses come down here to this business, which sounds nice. Actually, you know what? I bet I can make this Yeah, I can make that a smoother road transition by doing it southerly. Southerly. That's the word. That's an actual word. It's how you pronounce words and everything. You're a gray, you go over there. You're a red, you're ever so close to being useful, but sadly no. No, I think you're just gonna sit there looking for something to do for the rest of the game, my guy. You'll be fine. You'll be totally fine. Hey, you remember when I said that these 4 yellow houses could support these 2 yellow businesses with a motorway? A-okay, totally fine, no problems whatsoever. Yeah, it turns out that was bullshit. Yeah, it turns out that was bullshit crap. Let's take 2 motorways. This green over here has gone circular, which is a problem. Here. Let's murder chop all of these. Take the ass end of motorway number 2, toss it off this way. This green business needs a 3rd house, which is annoying. But we can still have the 4 of these swoodly boop their way over to here. Hey, look, a 3rd house. Better. Chop that, chop that. That'll be A-okay. Okay, so you're a yellow. You go over there. These yellows are... Oh, they've caught up. Okay. Is that just a moment of temporary panic you were having? I suppose it's understandable to have a moment of temporary panic now and again. Let's do something ever so slightly different with these greens here. That'll get a 4th greenhouse going up this way. Wunderbar. These 2 greens here suddenly not doing anything. These 4 greens in this area also not doing anything. Interesting. Down here we have a red. I think the way to handle that is to grab these 3 and send them on a magical mystery tour that goes past the indestructible trees, down this way, across a silly bridge, and into here. This is a very long and fairly stupid road. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I see a path. Let's make a better path. There. Boom. We murder all of this. So we cut out this. Instead, we cut through here. That might be faster and better. It seems like it should be, right? Like, that's conceivably faster and better. Speaking of faster and better, this being a circle is neither of those things. But, well, I don't actually have a but. Okay. Problems and difficulties. We're gonna have to chop this off of this, because I'm gonna have to send another yellow house up to this yellow circle. So, that means that this yellow business is now abandonated, which is bad. We've got, however, these 3 yellow houses here. So, here's what we can do. First of all, these 1, 2, 3 red houses here. We'll take motorway number 4 and slide down to this business. That's going to be fine. Next, this yellow house and these yellow houses can come up here, slide like so, down into that. That's not great. I don't love it, but it should vaguely be fine-ish, hopefully. If we point you like that, that makes this a little more smoothed out, so that's good. Okay. 4 yellow houses go into this business. 3 yellow houses go into that business. Give me a 3rd and 4th traffic light. 3 yellow houses go into here. 3 yellow houses go up here. 3 yellow houses going this way is bad because that's a circle, but it'll be okay for a minute. Probably not much longer than that, but you know, it'll be okay. Got plenty more yellow over here. Got more yellow over this way. Okay. If we need to, we can toss things around such that, well, actually, we can ever so slightly restructure this road right now to get a fourth yellow into the circle, which is good. That's going to be lovely. Now, you are a light blue business. That's basically fine, actually. Yeah, I think that's basically fine, actually. And the reason I say that is these light blues exist, right? So we can have them all converge here. They can take over from motorway number 3 and support this circle. Meanwhile, these 4 light blues here, having been relieved of their motorway number 3 duties, can take up the newly christened motorway number 5 and slide out this way. That should be lovely. Also, I'm going to tweak the disposition of these yellows to get an extra yellow going into that square. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Itchy hip. I have an itchy hip. Those are the lyrics to a Pokemon battle song, by the way. I have an itchy hip. I have an itchy hip. It's not actually the lyrics, but it sounds like it. Could be. All right, that's an extra piece of road I can just have back. Thank you. You are a gray business. Well, that's basically fine. Gray business trades in quasi-legal goods? That sounds right. You come up here and then out that way into here. So we can separate these gray houses. They have to loop around here because we can't destroy these trees. So these two are going to swing in that way. That'll be just fine. Give me a 5th bridge. We're not going to use a 5th bridge, but we're likelier to use it than we were to use a 5th traffic light. So, all right. This light blue goes onto that motorway. Totally fine. Let's check in on, say, everything. This green circle is being supported by these green houses, which is kind of turning into an issue. Just like the teeniest, tiniest little worrying trappings of an issue. Is there anything I can do to get a couple more greens onto motorway number 2? If I were the king of the forest, then things would be different for me. You come over to here and down to here. You go into there. And now, instead of 5 here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here, which is good. And all it cost me is 1 house from this business. And as you can see, we've got plenty of cars and driveways, so this road could afford to spare 1 house. And if shit goes south, which it just well might, we do have these 3 greenhouses right here, which are presently not doing anything. And you know what? Since they're presently not doing anything and I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to draw me a little bridge, go up this way. So now you 3 also support that. There. Everything's coming up this business. Cool. This red circle here is supported by these red houses down here. As you can see, we have plenty of cars and driveways, so that circle is A-okay. You think what's 4 houses? This clump of 4 houses? No, this is a clump of 3 houses. So I don't know what was 4 houses. Something may have been 4 houses. Perhaps it's Fire Emblem : 3 houses. That's like the only thing I know about Fire Emblem : 3 houses is that there are in fact 4 houses. So you come over here. We've got this little awkward clump of light blues. This little awkward clump of light blues is going to have to... I'm out of motorways. Weird. Oh, I'm out of motorways because this green hasn't totally fixed itself yet. Okay. Now it has totally fixed itself, and we can draw motorway number 6 and get this clump of light blues to go over here and support this. Neato. Next. This red circle supported down here, that's fine. This yellow square has motorway number 1 and these 4 houses right here, so it's totally fine. Give me a bridge. This, you've just gone circular. That's bad. I don't like that, actually. That's very bad. Can I sneak a roundabout in here anywhere? I can. Good. Let's do that. We're going to do this and this and this. So now all of these reds can come up this way and supplement motorway number 4 getting down here. That's going to be fine. Okay. This yellow circle only has 3 houses supporting it. Actually, 4 houses. It is also a Fire Emblem game. This yellow circle only has 4 houses supporting it, but those 4 houses are very close to it, so it's basically fine. Yeah, we've still got a car and a driveway down here. That's essentially okay. This blue circle right here has a couple of blue houses right here. It also, via motorway number 3, has 6 light blues off this way. That should essentially be fine. Hi there. This red had been spawning on this road going into this business. That is unacceptable. However, you can get a dedicated spur of the roundabout all to your very own self. How about that? So now you go into the roundabout, you come up here. This is suddenly a rat-like, but we'll deal with it. You go down that way. That's fine. I think we're dealing with a bit of a red rush hour right now, which is unfortunate. Red rush hour is the worst name for a period. Anyway, this light blue circle, as previously stated, supported over here and also over here. We've got cars and driveways up the wazoo over here, so that should be fine. This red circle is dealing with all of these red houses. Give me 2 motorways, thank you. You've just gone circular. That is, broadly speaking, fine. Might not be fine in the long run, but I'm not concerned with the long run right now. I'm a capitalist. This red circle, it has all of these houses. We got plenty of cars and driveways. That's just fine. This red square is being savaged by Russians. No. This red square is dealing with these 4 houses. That's fine. We got cars and driveways up here. Totally A-okay. Next is this green square here. This green square here is connected to our rat-like, but if you follow the road back out this way, you eventually find a massive hunk of greenhouses whose sole purpose in life is to support this business. So even though this is definitely suboptimal right here, this whole 7-headed roundabout hydra or whatever, a B-roader, if you will. Yeah, this B-roader right here is not great, but we've got so many greenhouses here, we're just going to get through it with sheer force of dudes. That's fine. Give me a second roundabout, thank you. Next is this blue square right here. This blue square right here has a pretty simple, well, comparatively simple road. It snakes its way through here, and up here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light blue houses going into this light blue business. It's totally fine. This gray square just got a 3rd house, which is much needed. It's a little bit long of a road. Actually, you know what? There are like 6 grays right here not doing anything. Let's tweak this. I've got, I can spare some bridges, so we're going to kill this. This is going to be a little bit longer and bridgier, but it's going to be better. Yeah. So you come up this way, and we'll do these 6 gray houses responsible for this gray business. That should be fine. Next is this gray circle up here. Actually, hold on. This gray circle right here is kind of fucked. Okay. You remember what I was saying about having 6 gray houses go into this business? Actually, fuck that. Let's have 4 gray houses go into this business, and then these 2 grays take another one of my bridges, go up this way, ha-ha, and now we get an extra couple of gray houses supporting this. This gray circle over here is a little bit dicey, actually. Grays might just be going through something right now. Not great. You point down that way, that'll be cool. Yeah, this gray business is actively mad at me now. Huh. That's interesting, given that you have 9 houses stapled to your ass. Yeah, every gray on the map is mad right now. So that tells me that the gray's just gonna have to kind of deal with it. Although they might not be able to. Hold on. If you come over this way and then we do that, that makes this a perfectly cromulent traffic light, which also puts 3 more gray houses into this business. Cool. Because this business is the one that was most closest to actual dying. Now it's this one, and hold on, all of the grays are close to actual dying. What if you and you and you actually came up this way and had another perfectly cromulent traffic light coming out that way to get you over here? That'll be cool. Give me 2 more motorways, thank you. This green just got angry. Okay, well, alright, I understand that. If this green is just going to be angry, you know what? We can take a little bit of heat off of that just by removing it from the roundabout. If we remove it from the roundabout and instead do something else dumb with it, like, say, toss motorway number 7 right here, have it exit there, that's also dumb and stupid, but it's a slightly different flavor of dumb and stupid that avoids the rat-like problem. So it's got that going for it. Next, do I have anything? I mean, I could just motorway these grays over to here. I guess that would be a little bit better. Yeah, sure, fine. You know what? Here, kill the traffic light. No, don't kill that. Kill all of this. Boop, 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 boop. Good morning, Samurai Sam. I think Sam just referenced Little Red Riding Hood because Sunny referenced Little Red Riding Hood, but Sam doesn't know the original context by which Sunny was caused to reference Little Red Riding Hood, and, well, we're not going to tell him. It's funny. I meant to draw a motorway here, but you're not actually motorwaying. Are you not actually motorwaying because there are still cars to fuck over here? That's bad. Here, can you please, thank you, go that away. Okay. So all of these cars are going to come over here. This light blue business just got mad. That's weird and bad. Okay, we're up over 3,000 trips. It could just be that things are mad now. And if it's just that things are mad now, well, things are just going to have to be mad now. It suddenly became ant farm time real quick. Because everything's on fire. Most of it's going to burn. Okay. This gray business appears to have calmed down. That's good. Motorway number 8 over here is putting in yeoman's work. Hey, can I get a few more grays coming up this way? Thank you very much. You may as well point that away. This red is still mad. This gray is still mad despite the fact that I saved it. Very rude. Let's get another blue on this road going over here. This blue business is fine. This blue business is A-okay. This yellow, totally fine. Hundo P chilled to the max or whatever. Everything else, bad. Burning, dying, on fire. Not gonna last. Let's just keep pouring blues onto this motorway. That's going to work. Give me another couple of motorways. Do I have any? Okay, let's see here. Let's try to save everything. Do I have any reds not doing anything? Yes, I have 1, 2, 3 reds not doing anything right here. They're going to take motorway number, oh my god, we're up to motorway number 9. That's its official name. Motorway number, oh my god, we're up to motorway number 9 is going to slide down in here, save that business. That's totally fine. Do I have any grays not doing anything? Kinda. You can be on that road. Great, I've saved that one. This one, do I have any more grays not doing anything? No. Wait, yes. I lied. Okay, let's see. You come over that way. And then you two. Motorway number 10 into here. Totally fine. Do I have any yellows not doing anything? Yes. Right, oh hey. I can actually connect 2 of these without doing a blessed thing motorway-wise. That's amazing. Boop, 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 boop. What do you mean? Yep, boop and boop. There. Awesome. Totally saved. Do I have any more reds not doing anything? One here. Hold on. By doing this, I've saved that. And by doing... Hi. You go into there. That's cool. You are the weakest link. goodbye. No, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. No, if we do that, yes, yes, perfectly terrible roundabout. I've saved every business. It's gonna run forever now with no further input from me. Oh, this is bad. Don't mind me, I'm just starting to set up the Wordle window. I don't have that currently on the screen, do I? Yes, I totally do. Okay. Should probably look over here. Hey, nothing's died yet. Great, awesome. Also, oops. Yeah, nothing's died yet. Beyond that, oh, this gray is gonna be mad at me, actually. Very rude. I don't see why you would do that. Why would you do that? Why would you be so very rude like that? I saved every one of these businesses, and yet they're still actively dying. I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, some people just don't want to be saved anymore. It's the frustration that a great many Christians face every day. Some people just don't want to be saved. Oh, God. It's fine. Jesus loves me anyway. What are we doing? We're taking another roundabout. It's fine. Here, let's just put a roundabout here for decorative purposes. I can't put a roundabout here for decorative purposes. This massive hunk of open land can't possibly sustain a single roundabout. Son of a bitch. All right, fine. Go over here. Decorative roundabout. Hey, look, something died. 4,465 commuters. That feels like a good number. That's solid. Samurai Sam dropping the GGs in the chat. Indicative that I may have beaten his score. It's top 2% in the world. Number 12. We beat Parlor Ghost. We beat Samurai Sam. Drop those GGs in the chat. Haha. Victory for me, the _Goog. I am the winner person. It's me. Hi, I'm the victor. It's me. All right, now I have to set up the rest of the things real quick because I didn't do that. I had like 40 minutes after I woke up wherein I could have been setting up my stream and making sure everything was perfect, but instead I made breakfast like a stupid person. Now, did I have a pork chop and vegetables and rice for breakfast? Maybe. No comment. It was tasty. 3 yellows there. How dare I indeed, Sam? How do I stand here and, well, it could be stare. It's not stare. It could be Stark. Tony Stark, do. Tony Stark, do. There. The Wordle is Stark. Short, sweet, to the point. Stark, what? You're gonna bang unfollow because I said Tony Stark, do. Tony Stark, do. Tony Stark, do. Tony Stark. It's probably fair, actually. That's probably fair. Okay. Let's see here. So, wax and honeycomb are both things that bees make, but beyond that, that's all I got. All right. Solar panel. A connections. Solar panel. Okay. Let's see. Solar panel and laser are both central MacGuffins of James Bond movies. I don't think that's it. Spool, ball, wrap, and coil. That does make sense. Spool, ball, wrap, and coil. Those are things you can do with wire or just, yeah, that's what it, nope. One away though. Interesting. Spool, wrap, coil, and wind are all verbs that mean to gather into a sphere. There you go. To twist around something like so. That makes sense. Now then, if you have, wait a second. Spreadsheet has cells. An organism has cells. Film kind of has cells. Sonny read wind as wind, and then realized that typing it that way is not helpful. Does honeycomb have cells? Kinda. Does vitamin have cells? School is basically kid jail, so, I mean, you know, you're not wrong, except for the ways in which you're wrong. Because juvie is kid jail. But, a solar panel has cells. Actually, yeah, a solar panel does have cells. Things made of cells. Now, what is the powerhouse of those cells? That's the real question. True fact. In science class, all the years I went to middle and high school, as a certified millennial, person who was born in 1987, I never, ever heard the phrase, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, until like 2018, when every 31-year-old on the internet started posting about how when they were in middle school, the only thing they remember from middle school is that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I've learned more about the mitochondria from memes on the internet than I learned in middle school. Anyway, so theoretically, well, actually no, the purple is still out there. Cells wasn't even the purple one. So, all right. Laser is an acronym. None of these are acronyms. That's a shame. Fuck. So thread can be used to make a line, and lasers can be used to make a line, and movies have dialogue, which is comprised of lines, and a lot of people like to wax their bikini line, so obviously this is just things connected with lines. We might be able to do better than that. Let's see here. Yeesh. I have no idea. This isn't things with class. This isn't things you can throw. This isn't foodstuffs or digestibles. None of these means pick or extract. You can thread a needle, but that's not... Well, actually, hold on. Laser, wax, pluck, and thread are various ways of managing body hair? Okay, sure. Now, Sonny speculates that this might have something to do with bees, because vitamin B is a thing. There is such a thing as a bee movie. What is bee school? I'm sorry, what is bee school? Is that like a mid-tier college? I guess that would kind of make sense. Like someone would have, say, Harvard or Duke as their A school, but, you know, BC or NC State as their B school? I mean, I guess. Apologies to everyone who went to Boston College and North Carolina State University, but Is that what a B school is? What's a fucking B school? B school. B is for business. That... Apparently it's also a book. B School is the gold standard online training experience for entrepreneurs and values-driven creatives. Well, congratulations on all your free publicity today, Marie Forleo. God. Okay. So, let's unwind with a strands. That doesn't make any sense, but so today's theme is better with age, which makes me think that our spangram is going to be something like fine wine or something like that. I thought I saw Buckeye here, B-U-C-K-E-Y, but we can't get to another E from there, so we'll just take buck. Here's a slur. There you go. Here's your daily slur in the strands game. Slur in the strands game, shoe fly shoe. Slur in the strands game, shoe fly shoe. Slur in the strands game, shoe fly shoe. I'll stop now. All right, so that's bucket. Someone sees kombucha, which is... Oh, there we go. Right along here. Right along the top. Yeah, that's a thing that has to ferment. Hey, maybe it's ferment. It is ferment. F-E-R-E-M... Oh, no, it's fermented. Means fermented. All right. Well, we found the spangram. There's yogurt. Wine is not here, which would seem like an obvious one, but perhaps it's too obvious. Does rice ferment? No, okay. Kimchi. Oh, kimchi. Okay. And then this is I totally know what kefir is. Absolutely. I'm not an ignorant white person. Nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. I knew what many of them were. Like, kombucha is a tea, and kimchi is a East Asian food stuff. It's very spicy, I think. Could be wrong about that. I should shut up. My whiteness is showing. Let's see here. What else do we have? We have 2 more words. Okay. Yeah, fermented spicy cabbage. There you go. What is the other thing here? We've got... Well, this isn't just sake because the K's in the wrong place. It's not just miso as in miso soup, is it? It is just miso as in miso soup, which means that all of this is... Oh, it's sauerkraut. Okay. Sauerkraut. There. Those are things that you ferment. Also known as gross foods and yogurt. It's probably an oversimplification on my part, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. Fermented or gross foods and yogurt. Anyway, for today's immaculate grid, we need Blue Jays and Phillies and Giants and Guardians and dudes who had 30 saves in a season and dudes who had a less than 3 ERA in a season. Huzzah! All right. A Cleveland Guardian who had an ERA under 3 in a season is Andrew Miller. Left-handed relief pitcher extraordinaire. I'm fairly certain that the English equivalent of sauerkraut is beans on toast, somehow. Could just be because the English equivalent of everything is beans on toast. The beautiful thing about being an American is that you can insult everybody's food. So we also need a San Francisco Giant who had an ERA under 3 in a season. Tim Lincecum probably did that. I know Mark Melancon pitched for the Giants. I don't remember if he pitched well for the Giants. So let's not do Mark Melanson. We'll go with Tim Lincecum. It's not a super deep cut. It is in fact a non-deep cut. It is a shallow cut. It is a paper cut of an immaculate grid answer. Sonny reminds us to remember Pedro. Sadly, Pedro Martinez did not have 30 saves when he pitched for the Phillies, so he will not be on this grid. Jamie Moyer, also not present on this grid. Did he pitch for the Giants? Hold on. I know he didn't play for the Padres. There is no command saying that he didn't play for the Giants. No, he did not. Jamie Moyer did not play for the Giants. I think. Look, Hunter Pence is right there. We're just going to do Hunter Pence. Now that I have correctly entered a dude in a square, Samurai Sam, please tell me if Jamie Moyer pitched for the Giants. I don't think he did. I think the only National League was, of course he did not. Good. Jamie Moyer pitched for 8,000 years, and yet he only pitched for like 4 teams. Because he played for the Mariners, the Red Sox, the Rockies, and that might be it. That's not actually it, but he pitched for fucking ever. Okay. A Philadelphia Philly who had 30 saves in a season is, which one was them? Was theirs Brad Lidge? Theirs was Brad Lidge. Brad Lidge. He was a Phillies closer. He was good at it, too. Toronto Blue Jay who had 30 saves in a season. I know Billy Koch was their closer. Did he ever get 30 saves? He must have. If you're a closer for a couple of years, you're going to rack up a 30-save season. Billy Koch only pitched for 5 years? Shit, I thought he had a longer career than that. I know he also played for the A's for some of that. I really shouldn't click this button. It's fine. It worked out. It was all good. A dude who had 30 saves in a season and also an ERA under 3 is K-Rod. K-Rod was good. He had good results. He had a bunch of saves. I know he had a bunch of saves and was bad for a while, but he also had a bunch of saves and was good for a while. So it's going to be Francisco Rodriguez. There you go. All right, now we need Guardians and Blue Jays. Bonus difficulty. Don't use Roberto Alomar for the center. Actually, fuck that. Bonus difficulty would be not to use Roberto Alomar for the center square, but fuck that. We've already done like 3 dudes over 20%. This is not going to be a high rarity score type of day. This is going to be a get a fucking immaculate grid type of day. Most of the days are not that type of day. Most days, I just go with my first instinct and I'm wrong. Like, I get 3 or 4 and then I'm wrong. So, here's the hint. If you're in the Discord server, we have a channel where people post their games results. If you don't see me post an immaculate grid result, it's because I fucked up the immaculate grid. That's how you can tell. So, a San Francisco Giant who was also a Toronto Blue Jay, and a Philadelphia Philly who was also a Cleveland Guardian. Interesting. Kenny Lofton played for the Phillies? I don't think Kenny Lofton played for the Phillies. Let's see here. Ryan Howard was never a Guardian. Paul Ossenmacher was never a Philly. Joe Carter was never a Giant. Madison Bumgarner was never a Blue Jay. Brandon Crawford? Actually, yeah, Brandon Crawford. Brandon Crawford signed with the Blue Jays after he was with the Giants. There you go. Thinking Brandon Belt, aren't I? Thinking Brandon Belt. There are too many Brandons who have ever played for the San Francisco Giants. Joe Carter, also totally a San Francisco Giant. Kenny Lofton, totally a Philadelphia Philly. Literally, the first 2 dudes I named. Too many Brandons. Let's go, Brandon. Anyway, this... I don't have an outro. This has been an episode of Good Morning Mini Motorways, and folks, at least to this point, the schedule for this week is completely full. We have everything planned, no in-person assignments this week. Obviously, no guarantees that all of these are going to work. I still do get jobs on a day-to-day basis, so I can't guarantee anything until it actually happens. But at least as we look ahead, this is the idea. The idea is that we have all of our streams this week, and that means I will see you again tomorrow morning for another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Until then, thank you all as always for watching. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.